Damo nga salamat, Governor Evardone. At happy birthday. Gusto ko rin batiin si Congressman Duloy Coquilla. At salamat sa welcome galing kay Mayor Delira at lahat ng mga taga-Labarangiga. Kasama ko ngayon si Secretary R.T. Yap. At para pakinggan yung mga binabanggit ni Mayor Delira na kailangan ng mga magsasaka ng Balangiga. Sa pagdiriwang natin ngayon ng anibersaryo ng labanan ng Balangiga, ginugunitan natin muli ang pagmamahal at pagpapahalaga sa kalayaan ng mga mamamayan ng Samar. At gaya ng sabi ni Mayor, noong September 28, 1901, sinugod ng mga mamamayan ng Balangiga ang isang kompanya ng 9th U.S. Infantry Regiment. Ayun, ang kasaysayan, ginawa nga ng DPWH. Bagaman, mas malakas ang armas, asmas na mga kalaban, mga baril. At ang armas ng mga taga-Balangiga ay bolo, nagwagi pa rin ang inyong mga ninuno. At ang naiwan lamang Amerikanong sundalo ay 26. Lahat ay nawala, namatay. And Mayor Delira says it was the single biggest defeat of the U.S. in the Philippine-American War. I would like to put it the other way around. It was the single biggest victory of the Filipino people. Siyempre, naalala rin natin na bilang paghihiganti, sinunog ng mga Amerikano yung isla ng Samar, nagpatay ng libo-libong mamamayan, kinuha yung mga kampana, pero ang pinagdidiriwang natin ay hindi yung kanilang benggansa. Ang pinagdidiriwang natin dahil September 28, ang ating selebrasyon ay yung tagumpay ng mga taga-Balangiga. And today, the Philippine-U.S. relationship is strong, growing, and mature. It is enhanced by the millions of Americans of Filipino heritage. Palagay ko, meron kayong mga kamag-anak ng mga PhilAm na ngayon. And the hundreds of thousands of American citizens who live and work here in the Philippines. The U.S. and the Philippines remain steadfast allies and friends in a time of global tensions and economic uncertainty. Kanina, nagising tayo at narinig ang balita na nagkakaproblema doon sa Kongreso ng Amerika tungkol sa bailout package sa Wall Street. Umaasa pa tayo na magkakaroon ng panibago pang boto, maybe this Thursday, para matulungan pa rin ng gobyerno ang Wall Street. But that just goes to show that this is really a time of global economic uncertainty. And in this time, we in the Philippines have been working tirelessly to address challenges arising from the global slowdown, combined with a spike in oil and food prices. But the fact is that this is a global phenomenon. But I know that these global forces are causing real difficulties for countries around the world. So we in the Philippines have been working hard on all fronts to manage inflationary pressures para hindi gaano tumaas ang presyo ng mga bilihin. And also to provide a safety net to those hit by these global developments. Alagaan yung pinaka-natamaan dito mga pangyayari sa buong mundo. And deliver the growth that will continue to generate jobs and deliver the tax revenues we need to fuel our investments in all those things that Mayor De Lira is asking us for. Most notably, we have been working hard to make sure that food supplies remain stable. We're working hard to make sure that there is food on the table of every Filipino. We have also been introducing measures to lift the burden of high fuel prices from our people. On the same token, we are working hard to strengthen the banking system, to improve our fiscal health, to encourage investment, to sustain our economic growth, and to insulate our economy from volatility in the world markets, Dahil ang gulo-gulo ngayon ng buong mundo, a continuation of these efforts will ensure that we are able to weather the global storm and that we are able to achieve the economic rebound we are projecting for next year. Yung global storm, meron sa ekonomiya. Dito naman, sa Eastern Samar, may storm na darating din. Bukas yata ng umaga. Kaya, sa halip ng cabinet meeting, kasi yung mga cabinet members ko, hindi ko na pinalipad dito dahil peligrosong lumipad, ako rin sabi ko naman sa kanila, pero ako mananatili dito. Sa halip ng cabinet meeting, mamaya magkakaroon ng Regional Disaster Coordinating Council sa Tacloban para nandito tayo lahat paghahandaan itong bagyong ito para magtutulungan tayo. Ang dahilan kung bakit tumataas ang presyo, at least bumababa na ngayon, pero noon, ng langis at saka bigas ay dahil mataas ang presyo sa buong mundo. So we should offset our costly commodity imports like oil and rice by exports like tourism. At yun ang isang maganda para sa kinabukasan ng Eastern Samar. Sa aking State of the Nation address 2 years ago noong 2006, sinabi ko, we will prioritize tourism investments in Central Philippines. Ang Eastern Samar ay bahagi ng Central Philippines. Bakit Central Philippines ang magpa-prioritize sa investments? Because Central Philippines has a competitive edge in tourism because you have natural wonders but you also have the natural warmth of your people.